Okay.
Go. All right. So this is Beccariophoenix alfredii. This is a double. Kind of easier to see go around on this side. All my alfredii were from the same. I started out with like 50 seeds at one point, and this one just sprouted as a double.
Okay.
It was different than the way coconuts can double because the seed didn't really seem to have the eyes as much. In the literature, it says they do, but it's really hard to tell as compared with a coconut. But the way that it grew double was one seed casing, and then two seeds that were just like flattened, and they were just like
fused together. So double embryo, but two separate endocarps or whatever.
And you could actually separate them and remove them.
Okay.
So it sprouted as a double, and I thought, I'll just go ahead and keep it like that, see if they
play well together.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah. Well, so far they seem to be sharing pretty nicely. They look very healthy and.
Yeah, there's not one that's out competing the other, which is kind of what I was worried about.
Right, because that can happen. Good. Yeah, that looks great. So double alfredii, and this one's growing in Palmetto, Florida.
And then we can.
So this is a continuation of the alfredii, and this is a little more robust. This is the same seed batch?
Yep, same seed batch, same age. All my alfredii. I can actually show you one that's really tiny from this same batch.
Okay.
But this one, so I'm 6'4", so you can see how tall it is compared to me.
Yeah, there's another 4 or 5 feet at least on top of you there.
Yeah. This one I just found out of my batch that I started. This one grew the fastest, so
a little over 3 meters.
Yeah. So.
Very nice, very robust. I was saying to Keith, who's the gentleman that's talking to you right now, I have an alfredii and the trunk is not nearly that wide, but overall it's almost as tall, so very robust in my book. So, and then you had a triple over here, right?
Yeah, I got a triple over here, and then I got a really tiny one over here. That's all these are
all the same. Okay.
So like, this one is the exact same age as the other one.
Okay.
And it doesn't look unhealthy. It looks okay.
Yeah, it's just slow.
Are you still recording it?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean this one, exact same age as all the other ones, exact same age as that gigantic one, and not even as tall as me.
Right.
It doesn't look unhealthy. It almost looks kind of like a Madagascariensis.
It really, yeah, it does.
Right. Same seed batch, same everything.
And then over here there's a triple, and by triple it was you planted 3 seeds specifically.
I planted 3 seeds together.
Okay.
Because when I had the double, I thought, if it does well as a double, we'll see what happens with a triple.
Right.
My hope is that they kind of grow away from each other. It does look like this one's not quite as robust as the other two, but it's not all that drastic.
No, it's not that bad. Maybe 10%, 15%. So, and overall about another 8 feet, just about 7 meters maybe. There's Keith's right there at 6'4". So, and these are growing in Palmetto, Florida, if I didn't say that in the beginning of the video. And this is Beccariophoenix alfredii. There's a triple here, and we had a double in the beginning, and then a little single there that's not quite keeping up to speed.
Taking some video of this Beccariophoenix alfredii. As you can see, it's got quite a bit of trunk on it now. It's probably about 3 or 4 feet of trunk. Pretty big overall. This is the largest one outside of Madagascar, and this is in South Florida. It's got another one right next to it that's got about 1 foot of trunk. So that's Beccariophoenix alfredii. Pretty nice.